Hey, it's Lacey and welcome back to Satoshi Gaming. Today I want to talk to you about the time mechanics in Kitaria Fables. I want to discuss the time mechanics, how they work, some tips for managing your time more efficiently, and the 5 important times of day you'll want to understand well to play Kitaria Fables more easily. One 24-hour day in Kitaria Fables is about 16 minutes in real time, which is rather short for many games of this genre. What adds to the feeling of shortness is that time doesn't stop in places you'd expect, such as browsing wares in shops, reading your quest log, placing items in your sell box on your farm, or while managing inventory, whether that be in your bag or in chests on your farm or in towns. If you're accustomed to playing farming sims, which this game is a bit of a mashup of an RPG and a farming sim, you might expect that when you hit a day 28 or 30 for the season to switch over from spring to summer, which can add to the pressure a player feels with short days. I know I experienced this in the first 30 days, and it was making what was supposed to be a relaxing game a bit stressful, as the only real way to pause is to hit the start button or sit inside your farmhouse. I had this anxiety that I was going to mess some quest up if I progressed days too quickly. I want you to rest assured you don't need to stress over advancing days quickly, as there are no seasons which will constrain what crops are able to grow on your farm. You can grow all the crops all the time. And I haven't found any quests that are dependent on what day it is. So once I discovered that, the game became much more relaxing as it was meant to be. You can manage a workaround to save daylight or nighttime hours by browsing your inventory or quest logs while inside your home, where time does stop. It also stops inside the Rivero Inn and Sage Alby's cottage. You'll know time stopped by the red indicator box that blinks around your clock at the top of the screen. I've also used these areas as a makeshift pause screen when needed, but you can also hit the start button. There are 5 important times to note while playing Kitaria Fables, all indicated with an icon at the top of your screen by your clock. 0500 is dawn. This is considered the end of night, and therefore nighttime monsters and bosses will no longer spawn after 5 a.m. If you're still in an area after 5 a.m., the nighttime monsters in the area you're currently in won't suddenly despawn, so feel free to continue doing what you're doing. This is helpful when attempting to defeat or farm Freddy O'Lantern, a boss that only appears at night at the fort outer wall. As long as you arrive in the area before 5 a.m., and that includes 4:59, you can fight him all day if you want to. He won't disappear, so take your time in defeating him if you need to. 0700 is considered the start of a new day. This is when shops open, and if you had items in your sell box on your farm before 7 a.m., they will cash out at this time, delivering you precious paw pennies. 0700 is also the time that if there is going to be rain, it will begin at 0700, or if it is raining the day before and it's going to stop, it'll stop at 0700. If you sleep or are defeated by a foe, you'll wake up at 0700 the following day in the last place you slept, whether that be your farmhouse or the Rivero Inn. 1630 is dusk. I haven't noticed anything about this time specifically other than the light changes to a bit darker, so you know that nighttime is coming. 1900 is the beginning of nighttime, and the monsters that only spawn at night will come out, such as Fluffy, Spooks, and Freddy O'Lantern. If it happens to be a day Pumpkin is visiting, you can also find Pumpkin's potion shop at Paw Village at night. Though if you're in Paw Village when the clock ticks over to nighttime, you'll need to leave the area and return for Pumpkin to be there. He arrives every few nights. 2400 is when the day cycle flips over to the next calendar day, for instance from the 1st to the 2nd. It's also when your crops will need to be watered again, counting towards their grow days. So those are the time mechanics in Kitaria Fables. I hope that helps you understand them better and makes your gameplay in Kitaria Fables more relaxing and more efficient. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends. It helps the channel a lot. And if you enjoy my content and find value in it, please subscribe so you don't miss my latest content. You can find me on Twitter at SatoshiGamingTV, and I hope to see you again here next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.